everyone. So today let us talk about scholarships, particularly scholarships in Italy, because I'm in Italy, so a lot of people want to come and study in Italy. So to make it short, because I can't record a long video, in Italy there are two kinds of scholarships. So the first one is called regional or city scholarships, and then the second one is like the Italian government scholarship. So these two scholarships are different, because when you talk about scholarship, mostly we think about full-time scholarships like that, like those which you can get and then get a visa by presenting documents through that one. So in Italy there are two kinds of scholarship. The first one, as I said, the regional scholarship or the city scholarship. This regional scholarship are actually called grants. So in Italy they are called grants. They are not called scholarship. That is why that is because the scholarship amount ranges from 6,000 to 7,000. The time when I was studying, it was 6,000 euros per year, like per academic year. Now I think years have passed, it goes to 7,000 euro a year. So that one is a grant. When you get that one, within that 7,000, you cut half of it, which is for accommodation. So if you get accommodation in the residences which those who own the scholarship have their own residences, you pay half of that price for accommodation, and then half of it is given to you for your daily upkeep, so food and so on. So it's not that enough, because according to the Italian law, the lowest or the minimum living cost of someone who is at the lowest, or should I say, it wouldn't be proper to say poor. I don't know. It's like someone who lives at the lowest cost. Like in Tanzania, years back, they used to say like the person who lives at the lowest cost, they use $1 in a day, like that. So in Italy, the lowest cost of living is 7,000 per year. So that is what they give you. This is why they don't consider it as a scholarship. They give you as a grant. Now, yeah, the good side of this is like when you apply them, it's easier to apply them, because it's like you have to meet the requirement, which are not so complicated. So you have to present your family economic situation. If you are sponsoring yourself, like you're coming to study by sponsoring yourself, what is your economic situation? If it is your parents, what does your parent do? If your parents have retired, you have to present documents which show they have retired. That means you need support. That is why you get the scholarship, something like that. It's easier to apply. Like you just go on the website, you answer the question, you put the document, and that is it. And the guarantee is much more, I would say 80% to 100%. My time, I applied myself, I uploaded document and I got it. So it's really easy. The downside of this one is yeah, so with this grant, you cannot go and ask for a visa and say like I have a scholarship from Italy and presenting this regional or city scholarship, because as I said, it's a grant and it's considered the lowest living condition in Italy. And normally when you ask for a visa, they want to see you can afford yourself to live in Italy. Like you have to present the highest amount, even if they say you have to present at least 7,000. Normally it's not true. You have to go higher than that to know that if something happens, you have some savings somewhere, like that. So with this grant, you cannot get the visa by presenting these documents. So even if you get this grant, you still have to show proof of funds, like maybe from your sponsor or from your parents, like that. So this is the first type of scholarship. I don't know, I don't want to talk about the second one here because the video will be too long, but this is the type of, so those one which you hear about, Ergo or the regional scholarship from Rome, I forgot the name, is it Disco Lazio, something like, which is like the whole region of Rome. And then we have Ergo, which is in Emilia Romagna, which include universities like Modena, Bologna, Parma, yeah, the whole region like this. Those are grant scholarship. They are not like full time, because I have people ask me like, I want to ask for this scholarship, like if I get this, Okay, the first question is usually like, will I get this scholarship? To be honest, I can't tell that. There is no like, as I said, like 8% or 100% you can get it, but doesn't mean that you also still get it, because when you apply for this scholarship, they have a list of people. So they start from the first one who deserve it more, then they go to the downward. So let's say there are 100 people, meaning that one person in the first list, meaning she deserves more than others because they checked her documents, like maybe she's an orphan, so she doesn't have parents, she certainly needs support, and then they go down like that. So the probability of you getting is not by me saying, oh, you can get it. It is by what you present, what is your situation. But certainly if you meet the requirements and the economic situation, you will get it, because there is no like what is the ways like someone will cut in or bribe or something. No, like this one is, if you meet the requirement, you get it. If you don't meet the requirement, you don't get it. It's just simple as that. So those who keep asking like, can you assure me if I will get the scholarship, like can you assure me if I apply at the University of Parma, will I get this scholarship? Or if I apply which is much more likely for me to get a scholarship if I apply between Bologna and Parma? To be honest, I can't guarantee that, but I say they're easy to apply. And then I think even if you present your economic situation at the embassy and then you get this grant, it helps, because while the Italian government seem like 7,000 is little, but as someone who come from third world countries like me and other people, it's not that small. So if you get 7,000 and then you have a small part-time job, it's something which is really enough. In my first year, I didn't work, I just relied on that 7,000, so it is sufficient for you. But there is no guarantee that, oh, will I get it, or they are just easy. You follow the process, you apply, you meet the requirement, you get the scholarship. It's just a start. And then in that scholarship they have accommodation, and they have other part which I said. If you're lucky enough, you can get the accommodation. If you are not lucky enough, you get just the money without accommodation. So you have to find an accommodation and send them the document that you have got an accommodation, then they give you the rest of the money. So this is what I wanted to talk about, and I will certainly talk about the second type, the second kind of scholarship, because I think like if I post also the other one here, the video will be too long. So that is all, and follow me for more. Like in my YouTube channel, I have TikTok, I have Facebook, we have a Facebook group where I'll be posting this video. Also, if you want to ask me, there is a messenger chat which I opened in January, which has been there, so you can ask me questions like those. If you want to apply to a university and you want me to help, I can help you. I don't charge anyone, because I think if you can help someone, you have to help like wholeheartedly like that. If it is something I can help, I would be glad to help. You want to apply to a university and you would like to know maybe the life in that city, you can just ask me. Yeah, I have not lived in all Italian cities, but Italian cities, there is a bit of similarities, and I know a little bit about some cities, their lifestyle, which cities are better in the north or in the south. So be free and ask me, and yeah, that will be all, and see you in the next time, and ciao ciao.